Our journey begins in the late 20th century, when Zimbabwe first tasted independence in 1980. The euphoria of liberation, however, quickly turned sour as the newly formed government, under the leadership of Robert Mugabe, began to consolidate power. The first elections, held in 1985, were marred by allegations of voter intimidation and manipulation, but it was just the beginning. Fast forward to the turn of the millennium. The 2002 presidential elections saw an even more blatant abuse of power. The opposition leader, Morgan Tsvangirai, was charged with treason just before the elections, crippling his campaign. Once again, allegations of vote rigging, intimidation, and violence were rampant. Yet the SADC, tasked with promoting economic cooperation and political stability in the region, remained largely silent. The next significant chapter unfurls in 2008. Amidst an economic crisis and skyrocketing inflation, the elections were once again rigged in favor of the ruling party. Tsvangirai, despite winning the first round, was forced into a runoff which he had to withdraw from due to widespread violence against his supporters. The SADC's response? A power-sharing agreement that did little to address the root of the problem. Fast forward to the recent past, the 2018 elections. After the ousting of Mugabe, there was a glimmer of hope for a fair election. However, old habits die hard. Allegations of vote rigging resurfaced, and the military was accused of using force to suppress opposition protests. The SADC, once again, failed to enforce its mandate. So, what have we learned from this journey? First, the history of Zimbabwe's elections is a history of manipulation, intimidation, and violence. Second, the role of the SADC has been questionable at best. Despite its mandate to promote democracy and uphold human rights, it has repeatedly failed to address the electoral malpractices in Zimbabwe. In conclusion, the unmasking of the SADC mandate reveals a disturbing trend of democratic backsliding in Zimbabwe. It's a wake-up call for the international community to reassess its approach and push for genuine electoral reforms in the region. Because every citizen, irrespective of their geographical location, deserves a fair shot at shaping the destiny of their nation. That's the essence of democracy, isn't it?